I'm gonna just completely paint it. Whatever, it's just an experiment. Guys, I'm so happy, look at it. In my last video, I restored the bottom half of my bumper. There's still plenty of damage on the top half where the license plate used to go. So with that being said, without further ado, I'm gonna be completely restoring my entire bumper in this video and just getting out all these little chips in the paint that's probably developed over the years of having the car. That's what we're going to be doing in this video, and here's a before and after look at my car. I hope you guys enjoy this video and subscribe, like the video if you guys do want to see more content. Here's me sanding the first layers off of the paint. This is in the last video where I basically completely restored the bottom half of the bumper, and after restoring the bottom half of the bumper, I realized that I might as well restore the top half because the bottom half came out so good. So I'll let you guys watch this little edit, and then after this little edit, we'll get into the rest of the video.
The grill looks really good. Everything looks really good.
As you can see, guys, we have another project on our hands. I'm fixing my front bumper because the person that owned the car before me decided to drill 8 holes into the bumper. So I bondoed it and I sanded it out all smoothly. So with that being said, I'm gonna try to do this real quick, and I'm not gonna really videotape a lot of the process.
Stop the cap!
I'm just gonna really videotape like the before and the after. I'm gonna just get to sanding more, finish sanding, and then I'm just gonna paint. And yeah, I'm already this far. I already bondoed all the holes. They're all filled in and sanded down. Now I just need to sand down a little bit more to like 600 grit, and then primer it, and then do like maybe do a little bit higher grit, and then do like 1500 grit after I primer it, and then just see if I can blend all the paint, because you can see where the good paint is, and then you can see where I've scratched it to like blend the paint, and hopefully I can do it good. But if not, yeah, we'll just find out.
All right, here's the before.
We got it all sanded with the 600 sandpaper. I extended the edge a little bit so I don't have such a sharp line when I paint. I still need to tape it down probably one more time, but I'm gonna wipe it all down, clean it up real quick with this like soapy rubbing alcohol water, and then yeah, hopefully I'll be in a good position. Well, I had to resand it down because I used 400 grit instead of 600 grit, but now it's probably even better. So now I'm gonna clean it off one more time, and then I'm gonna use the 1500 to scuff it all up, and then just primer it and then paint over it. All right, I hate to say it, but we kind of increased the fuck up area because there was a really bad spot there, and I just kind of want to try to make it all good. And if I can't make it all good, then I'll just redo the entire bumper, because the only other part that's not good is over there. And I honestly should just redo the entire thing, but I think I can blend the paint well, and that's honestly what I want to learn. I want to learn how to blend paint. And if I can't do it good, then I guess I ruined the car, or I ruined the bumper. All right, hopefully I didn't fully fuck it. I painted it, and I basically got all of the flaws out. Now I just need to sand it down maybe a little bit. Sorry if I'm zooming in terribly, but it looks pretty good. And I just hope that it blends well. I did a little bit too much primer, but fine. All right, it's the next, oh, almost dropped my phone. It's the next day. We got it completely set up. I got the part primered like completely where I needed to do the repair, and like bondoed and everything, and like the holes are all filled in and everything, and I don't know, it just looks actually really good. I need to give myself credit because I feathered out all the areas where there was like bad scratches, and I'm gonna go over it with paint primer once or twice, just get it all nice and prepped, and then I'm gonna just completely paint it, and then I think it should be good. The only little bit of peeling I'm worried about is like in that interior area in there, but it's an old bumper anyway, and it already has like minor cracking throughout all of it, and so I'm gonna just see if I can make it look better, and if I can't, then whatever, it's just an experiment. Go get one more piece of plastic though, or more plastic, and just cover it one more time, because I feel like there's certain areas where the plastic got like punctured, or like I don't know, I just don't want to risk it, so I'm gonna go get one more piece of plastic and try to clean it up a little bit, I think. But I also need to clean up like that tape right there, especially right there. That is terrible, because that will ruin my paint job, like straight ruin it. I mean, well, that's what I've been thinking about though, is like if there's any minor imperfections on this paint job, this bumper was before, that it's not gonna make me upset, honestly. I'll be upset, obviously, like I'll be a little upset, but I need to figure out how to tuck this under really good. At the same time, it might be good that it's like that, because then the feathering might actually go how I need it to go. So yeah, I'm gonna just keep on messing around with this, make sure it's all perfect and ready to paint, because it's almost ready to paint except for in areas like this. And so I need to figure out what to do with that. And then once I figure out that, then I should be good. But then again, it might be good that it's like that, like I'm saying. So who knows? Then it'll help me feather it into the original paint. So it might be blocking it a little bit, which is good. I just need to get all this adhesive off, because there's adhesive from the tape. And that for sure can't be there when it's so smooth though. Feels better than it's ever felt, that's for sure. So it used to feel so crusty. All this is all smooth now too. And all this is all smooth. All this is all smooth. There's a big old like dent right here and it's pretty smooth now. Still could use a little bit of work, but pretty good. I got it fully ready. Got the primer. I'm shaking it up. I'm gonna prime the whole bumper real quick one time, and then after I prime the bumper one time, then I'm gonna see where we're at and see if we need another layer, or see if I can just go over it with the top coat.
I really don't think y'all ready for this shit, man. We ain't going to normal 4 count. We're gonna start this shit off right.
Now guys, I think I did really good. I just got done, and first layer looks so good. I feel like it's actually gonna look fucking so good, because I prepped it as best as I could. Like, I tried really hard to prep it really good, so I think it's actually gonna turn out good. The only part I really wish I would have fixed more is that, but it's okay, because that's the only imperfection now. I got the second coat on. The only thing I'm worried about is the overspray, because I don't know if this is pollen or already overspray, and so I'm gonna go get more plastic, because I don't want to have to deal with the overspray.
So I'm gonna go get more plastic, wrap my car up entirely.
Then I think I'm gonna apply the paint, because I think I primered it enough. Although I might do one more layer of primer, but it looks super good. I just want to sand it down a little bit with 100 or 1000 grit. I want to like just make sure it's like actually perfect this time. I don't want to like fuck up and then have to do it again. So trying to make sure it's actually perfect, and I might go over it one time with 1000 grit sandpaper to make sure it's like perfect everywhere. I'll apply one more coat of primer, and then I'll apply the top coats, and then I'll apply the clear coat. But I'm gonna go get more plastic right now. I'm gonna go get some food, come back and see how it's looking, because there's stuff like this where there's like dust hanging off down there, and I need to make sure that I get that off. So guys, it's a few hours later. My hands are freaking dry as hell, and my nails are all cracking and everything's all messed up. But anyways, I ended up going and getting 600 grit sandpaper, because I just want to put some finishing touches on this. And then I got some 1000 grit sandpaper as well. And then I just used this Bondo thing, this glazing and spot putty that I bought. And basically what I did was I patched the dent thing that I had. And so now you can tell right where it was, like in the camera you can kind of tell. But once I sand it down, you probably won't be able to tell. So I'm super happy. Everything's primed and ready to go. I'm just gonna sand it down one more time with some 600 grit, make sure it's all smooth and perfect everywhere. And then I'm just gonna prime over it one more light time before I actually paint it. And I just need to figure out how to block this, because there's a lot of cars over here and I don't want to overspray over there. But I don't think I'm gonna be spraying that way, so it's fine, because I'm gonna be spraying this way, going that way. But I do need to figure out something a little bit for right here, so I'm gonna try to do that now and then come back to this. I ran into a problem as per usual. There's a bee. I sanded down the plastic filler primer stuff too early, and so now it looks terrible, and I have to probably redo it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm hoping that one more coat of primer, like the filler primer, will just fill it in the little cracks and stuff. But I'm gonna refer to the video I just shot and try to figure out what I should do. All right, with the most preciseness, I just patched the hole, and I need to sand it down a tiny bit, but I'm gonna wait a long time. I'm gonna wait like 2 hours. I'm gonna sand it down. And then I did this one a tiny bit, but it almost made it worse. So we'll see. I'm gonna just sand down these two parts with like 1000 grit or like 600 grit, and then just see. if it worked. I'll let it dry for like an hour though. My neighbor's using a leaf blower, so it's loud, but I decided to give the Bondo another go because I really want to just get better at this whole process. And my dad came out here and looked at it, and he said that I need to go down on it one time because that's how they do it in like cement masonry, is they go left and right and then down and up, so then it's like smooth. So the next layer, that's what I'm gonna do. And then this one is perfectly patched as well. Everything looks way better now. I'm just gonna actually let it dry for like an hour or like 30-40 minutes, and then I might try to sand, but I might just apply another layer and then let that dry for a few hours and then sand after that, and then finally apply the last coat of primer just right here. And then after I apply the last coat of primer right here, then I'm just gonna paint the entire bumper. The entire bumper does look really good, and I feel like it is ready. I'm excited. I feel like my car is gonna look super good. Right, I'm getting carried away, and now I'm patching up everything. I patched up that really good, and you can't even tell where the hole is anymore. Now one I patched up really good too. This one I patched up really well as well. And then this one I patched up well. All of them have been like minor like that, but I feel like it's just gonna look smooth. And now I'm patching up all this, so you'll see. I'm gonna get rid of all of that right now and then get rid of that. I got carried away, but I think it actually looks really good. I'm surprised. I literally covered like every hole. The only one that's there is like that one. I just want to see if the paint will fill that type of stuff though. And yeah, we're just gonna sand this down after I let it dry for a little while. I might apply like one more tiny coat in a different direction to make sure it's fully patched, but it looks really good.
I really don't think y'all ready for this shit, man. We ain't going through normal 4 count. We gonna start this shit off, right?
It's the next day, and it's about 8 in the morning. I let everything dry. I sanded it down a little bit, and it looks really good compared to how it looked from like a far away. You can't even see it at all, which yesterday you definitely could see it. So I'm stoked because the bumper looks really good so far. And so now I'm gonna just move everything back and just set this up. It looks like a homeless shelter in Portland, and I'm only right across the bridge, so it's pretty fitting. I feel like I might do good as a homeless person. Shout out all the homeless people. Anyways, I'm gonna fucking move this back, and I'm probably just gonna get to painting because honestly, I just want to see how it looks. And if it looks terrible and I regret it, then I regret it. I'm just gonna sand it down one more time or like rough it up with the 1500 grit and maybe with the 1000 grit just to like polish it up and get all like the little stuff. Like there's just like little dust and stuff like down here I want to get off with a tack cloth and stuff. So I'm just gonna try to do all that right now and then go from there. Just wiped it down with degreaser, and now it looks a lot better. Like it looks like ready to be primered finally, like the last little bit, because I'm not gonna apply much primer. I feel like I primed it enough, and these little areas are like perfectly smooth. Like you can't feel any, like I can't feel any marks in there. That's what's weird, is like that mark is like basically perfectly flat, and like a lot of this is like flat and perfect. Like it was a lot worse before, and so I'm just hoping that with the primer and all the coats of paint, it'll just cover it up and make it look fine, because I don't know why it does look so awful, even though it is like super smooth. And there is a little bit of rigidness, but it was way worse before. So as long as it just looks better, that's all I'm going for. At this point, I feel like I fucked up though. I should have just took my bumper off, because I'm just thinking about how like bad it's gonna look once I actually paint it, because it's definitely not gonna be like good. Like it, like, I don't know, I should just take the bumper off and just paint it, because honestly it's gonna look all fucked up. But we're here, and yeah, I don't know what to do. I might take the bumper off, honestly. All right, just applied the last coat of primer. I was thinking about taking off my bumper, but I just want to learn, honestly, like if I should have taken off the bumper or not. And the only way to do that is if I actually paint it and see how it looks, because it might turn out really good and I'll be like, yeah, I'm happy I didn't take off the bumper. Or it might turn out like shit and I'll be mad that I didn't take off the bumper. But I'm happy it does look really good in like every area. It does like shine and it feels really smooth. The only problem is I got a tiny run right there, and so I'm just gonna wait for it to dry, because it's not that bad of a run, so I'm not even gonna dab it at all. I'm just gonna sand it down a little bit with like some 1000 grit, because it's not that bad of a run. Like it's really not bad at all, if I could focus on it correctly. So I'm just gonna make sure I correct that, and otherwise everything It does look really good. So I'm excited. I just want to finish it now. I'm gonna just apply the black, and then after I apply the black, see how it turns out, and we'll apply the clear coat. I'm stoked. I just pulled up to this place called Paint Logic Enterprises, and basically the reason why I was procrastinating painting while the bumper was on the car is because I wanted to get 2K clear coat, because I feel like with 2K clear coat I can actually blend the paint well, whereas with this stuff I don't think I can blend the paint well. And so yeah, there's this car pulling up behind me, so I might need to move because I don't know where they want me to park. And yeah, one sec. After I figure out where to park, then yeah, I'll do what I do. Okay, I think I'm good because somebody else just pulled up in front of the store too. So I'm gonna go in here, get the 2 cans of 2K clear coat, and then I'm gonna go home, finish the project, and see how it turns out. But that dude paint stuff or like car stuff or whatever, just hella chill, because I just was talking his ear off and he was hella chill. And so super stoked. I'm gonna go home and finish up this paint job. Hope that it turns out good. I got this new clear coat that I've never used before. The last time I got this clear coat, I used the Max one or whatever, and now I'm using this other one. So I hope this turns out good, and I'll show you guys the cans when I get home. I just gotta get out of the parking lot and go home, and then just finish the project up. He said that I'll probably be fine painting it while it's on the car. He said that it's not really a big deal. So I think that I'm in a good position. So yeah, stoked. I'm back at home. I just went to AutoZone one more time just to get one more of this paint, because this is the paint for my car code. And so I have 1 can, 2 cans. Well, this one's almost empty. That's why I went and got another one, is because I have 1, 2, 3 fresh cans. And then I got this new black primer that I'm actually going to apply just to see how it looks, because I feel like the primer I was using was like definitely not that good of primer, because it was like Rust-Oleum stuff. So I'm going to sand it down a little bit and then just apply this. I'm probably only going to use like 600 grit sandpaper because I don't want to use too rough of sandpaper. And then after I sand that down, I'm going to apply this and I'll time lapse that, and then we'll start painting it black, and then we'll just see how it looks. I'm super excited though. It's about time to just finish it. I'm gonna go get that little drip that I have off too. I have a drip over there I need to get off. I'm so proud of myself. I decided to be patient, and I sanded out all of the primer and the Bondo that I applied. So now it's actually perfectly smooth. And even over here where I applied it as well, it's all perfectly smooth now. So now I just need to degrease it and then apply the new primer I got, and it should be good. There is little imperfections like that I kind of don't like, but whatever, because the bumper just looks so much better than it did before. And so now I'm just gonna apply the black primer and then do the paint. My dad just scared me so bad. He was standing behind me. All right, so I got this all set up now, and I did just degrease it. And so now that I degreased it, I'm gonna wipe it down with the tack cloth. And after I wipe it down with the tack cloth, I'm gonna apply the first layer of the black primer that I got. So I'm gonna wipe it down with the tack cloth and then do the primer. Gotta get this fucking hair out of my mouth. I got a hair in my mask in my mouth. But I have all the right protective equipment this time. First, I'm just degreasing the bumper, and then I'm applying the first layer of primer. Well, like the new primer that I got. It's a darker color, it's like a black, and I think it actually turned out really good at this point. All right, guys, it's a bunch of hours later, and I ended up remasking the entire thing, and it looks really good except for like that part right there. I want to make sure every part is perfect. I remasked the entire thing. Now I can actually get underneath there. Everything is good. I feel like I'm overdoing it now at this point, but all of this is masked up, and I'm just ready to paint. So next video is gonna be me time-lapsing me painting, and hopefully it'll go good, because I just really want to get this over with now, and I feel like it's ready. We have all the tools. We literally have 1, 2, 3, 4 full cans, plus like a slightly, it's like pick the can, try to find the empty one. Of course, it's the last one I choose. This one I'm just not gonna use, but then we have 3 cans of 2K, and so we're fully ready. And the bumper looks really good. I ended up having to sand down this part with 1500 because when I painted it last time, it like started chipping for some reason. I don't know why. It's like maybe because of the tape or something like that, but I'm gonna just paint over it, hope that it works. If it doesn't, then whatever. It's the one bad spot on the bumper now, because the entire bumper looks way better. And so yeah, with that being said, I'm just gonna wipe it down with the tack cloth, and then I'm gonna start painting.
My thoughts up in the same, but this time I let them go. I've been trapped inside my head, can't show back in the morning. Know that pussy mushy, cushy, yo, I slurp it down the moon. And if I don't got the time, I break her off that kick at throw. Then I cross it off my list, play the game like tic-tac-toe. Kobe with the fade away, pulling like I'm Dame. Call me for a favor now, see you later, get away. Riding scared of pain,
never chase, and I'm a beast that can't be tamed. They can't show no love, only wait for them to hate. It's okay, let it go.
It got dark, but we have a DeWalt light over there. We got a house light over there and another ring light right there, and then a spotlight right there. So I'm gonna just apply the clear coat, and Eric's also helping by putting his car right there. So I appreciate him. I'm just gonna put on the coat of clear coat real quick, set this on the tripod. Hopefully it'll be done. Apply 2 or 3 coats of clear coat. At this point, I was really unsure how it would turn out because I didn't know how much clear coat I was actually applying, and I didn't know if it was actually shining the way that I wanted it to, but we'll see how it turns out. It is the moment of truth, because if this is fucked, we're all
Let's find out if Stilo fucked this up or not. Today on Stilo Fuck.
Can you just stop in the camera? You're gonna be chill for one?
I'm trying to. Well.
Alright, bro, you're fucking holding the light terribly. Yeah, it's fucked. I don't know what the fuck happened right there. That is right there.
Oh, I'm gonna get that out. Yeah, that's fine. Just the tape.
No, down here.
Oh, shit.
Alright, well, that part is fucked, but the rest of it looks good. Alright, guys, so it's the next day, and the bumper looks so good. I obviously need to polish it and stuff, but I'm gonna remove the tape and see how it looks. Guys, I'm so happy. Look at it. It actually looks so good. I don't even know how it came out so good. That's so funny. That's so funny. The only part that came out bad is down here, and that's from the last paint job. And the clear coat is just like bubbling a little bit, or it's not even actually bubbling, which is a good thing. It just fully peeled off. And so that's the only part I have to fix. But I don't even care, because that's like the bottom left that you don't even see. And I don't even know how the fuck it came out so good. That's so funny. That's the first thing I've ever painted that big. Look at it. Look at it. Why is it so good? It's not even polished. So I had to get new ones of these because mine broke when I was taking them out. Now I'm gonna install them real quick. Tried to install these and this happens. Help me! The bumper's painted. I'm installing the final pieces. Got the purple one over there. Installing this purple one right now. See how it looks. For the big piece. Oh, I gotta take off this stuff. That's good I let it dry for so long. There ain't going. This one off easy. Watch me break it when I'm just finished. Alright guys, moment of truth. Let's see how good this one looks. Oh wait, it's gonna be on like that. Sick. I'm excited. So excited. Alright, see how this one looks. Alright, I am getting obsessed. I like it a lot. I feel like it looks so good. You can't tell from far away that it's purple, but it literally just looks so clean. I feel like it just is so clean. I'm so stoked. Putting this down. Oh, there we go, baby. Check it out. Brand new bumper, basically. So sick. It's the end of the video, baby. We're done. I installed all the parts. It looks so good.